The closure syntax is very similar to functions. However, the order in which items appear is different. You first have a list of parameters followed by the return type, followed by in. The code is then added in line 2. In line 7, pass the value 5 into the add1 closure. What number will be printed to the console? So, in line 1, you can see that we have the start of the curly brackets, and then it says we expect parameters and we will return, and then it says return type in. The code goes here. That's the closure, the main code that gets executed. And in line 4 we have an example of what a closure like this could look like. We have a variable called add1, and then we start the closure and we say we will pass in a parameter called a, which is an integer, and we will return an integer in. And then we say return a plus 1. So if we now call this, we will say add 1, and we're supposed to pass 5 into this. So now we're basically calling this closure, which is similar to a function, because again, we're calling add1, passing in a parameter 5, and it will, what is it gonna return? It's gonna return 5 plus 1. And you can see that's exactly what we get. Once you start programming, you will start to see closures a lot, and it is important to learn how to use them. Fortunately, as a beginning programmer, you will start to see closures and start using closures a lot. Using them is really easy. Creating closures is a little bit more complicated. But first, you just have to be able to use them, and the using part is actually very, very simple.